Salutations and hallucinations, oh steam defenders, back again with Vaping with Uncle JoeJoe. We're back in the vape cave. Been gone for a minute. I've had a bit of a personal thing I had to try to come to terms with. Basically, boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl, girl tosses him in. Well, everything worked out for a while. She's under a great deal of stress. Got put in the friend zone. To a woman, that means just give me time and later we'll work this out. To guys, it's like, yeah, ask any guy. Seriously, ladies, ask a guy what happens when you tell him. If a girl tells you she just wants to be friends for now, what does that mean? What do you hear? And he's going to look at you and go, this is the relationship. This is the friend zone. That's it. So, had to come to terms with that. It wasn't easy, but hey, I'm an old wolf by nature, so I shook myself off, kicked a little dirt over that pain, and, well, the door's still open to her if she wants it. If not, well, that'll be all right, too. Looking forward to the 4th of July weekend coming up. Heading down to the coast with the fam. One of my exes is going to be down that way. I'm going to talk with her a little bit. Who knows? Never know with Uncle JoeJoe. Can't keep the good, but you can't keep a good man down. The old wolf just won't stay down. He won't do it. He just can't do it. Now, onwards and upwards to where we're going here. Got a new juice. It's not one of the cheaper lines of juices, but it is one of the more popular ones. I've been wanting to try it, so I finally broke down and went down to giantvapes.com. The giant on the hill giant, folks. Link's going to be in the description, of course. Order a lot of my juices from there because they just had such a huge selection. This is from Boosted E-Liquid. This is their AntiLag. Now, here's what they have in store for you at Giant Vapes. A 30 ml bottle will set you back $19.99. That's your 30 ml right there. They also have a 120 mils for $65. Nicotine comes in 0, 3, 6, 12, and 18 milligrams. It's what they're selling, I'm not sure where, you might be able to check around and find different ratios, but the one that they're carrying at Giant Vapes is a 40 PG, 60 VG, which basically is a tank juice, which is fine for me since mostly what I do is tanks. Now, the flavor profile is strawberry, blueberry, watermelon, and cream. And I'm here to tell y'all, it's some old good. Now, of course, we're going to be running it on Uncle JoeJoe's Sigh 150 with that beautiful J Wraps from jwraps.com. The 13 Heavens, 9 Hells RDA. It's a little bit long of a name for an RDA, but this thing is massively incredible. Check out my review on this thing. This is an absolute beast. This first one I found that I like more than my Mutation X version 4. That thing's a chucker, but this, oh my God, this is an absolute beast. Now for coils, I wanted a really great flavor build. As we all know, Uncle JoeJoe doesn't do coils. Twisted's about as far as I kind of have the patience to deal with. So I talked to my boy, Ryan McLeod over at McTwisted Coils, and he hooked me up with some spirals in a sleeper configuration, and I'm here to tell y'all, she's sitting in at 1 ohm, a full on 150 watts, with a fresh set of those lovely Samsung 25Rs. Oh, man, that strawberry's popping. You know, the difference between these spirals and a standard, just old everyday twisted coil, even if you're using nichrome, man, ooh, this is a flavor build. This thing is absolutely popping. Tastes like a fresh tart strawberry. You still taste that blueberry mixing in there, and it's all swimming in some watermelon juice. That sweet cream is flowing in there. Oh man, it's easily understandable how Boosted E-Liquids has gotten such a reputation for making great juice. I usually like to try to find juices that are a little on the cheaper side, but I mean, let's be honest, 30 mils for 20 bucks, that's pretty good. It's not great. It's not great. There are juices out there that are just as good for less, but hey, this is some really seriously good liquid. As I said, this is a 30 mil bottle, and as you can tell, I've had it for roughly a week. Now I'm running 5 tanks of 5 different flavors, so it takes me a while to go through that much juice. If you know, that shows you that I like it. That's half that bottle gone. Y'all, this is some seriously good stuff. So those of you who want who like a good sweet fruit vape, and Boost is going to hook you up. This is some really seriously good stuff. And the clouds are rolling in. Sweet and delicious, baby. Sweet and delicious. Strawberry, the blueberry, it all pops. As you change those coils around a little bit and that power goes up. At 100 watts, I was getting more strawberry. Now that I've cranked it up to the full-on 150 watts of Sugile Fury, now the blueberry is really starting to pop in there with it, and you still get that watermelon and sweet cream. It's amazing. Those of you who haven't really tried this, and most of you I know have, tried different wattages. Different wattages will make a flavor pop in a different way. Like, as I said, 100 watts on this, and I was getting more strawberry than anything else. At the full-on, as I started going up in watts, I'm all the way at 150, and everything's popping. I could get down around 80, and I was still doing the same thing. I got down around 50, 60 watts. Flavor was really good, but as I went on up in power, different things start to come out. And this particular juice, I'm running at full-on 150 watts, and I'm just getting everything, man. This is just absolutely delicious. Me and my allergies. They're an ongoing trial. They're a lot better since I quit smoking, mind you. Now that I hadn't had a cigarette in roughly a year, my allergies aren't anywhere near as bad as it would be. It's raining today. Has been all day. On a damp day, I generally used to cough pretty much off and on all day long because of that. Now, it's only when I'm doing a lot of chain vaping I actually cough. I still have a little bit of a cough here and there. That's just abusing my lungs. But since going to vaping, a lot of that's gone away. Oh, man. It's just that doggone good. Don't look at me crazy. Whoo! I'm gonna tell you what, that's awesome stuff. Well, that's all I got for you right now. I'm gonna try to get another one cranked out before I leave out. It looks like I'm taking out for basically what amounts to a 4-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I don't know yet. I really haven't made up my mind. That's part of being the boss. I can do that. That's right. I can do this. I run this. I can do that. I don't do it often. It's very, very rare. A couple times a year, I take an extra day or so off. Other than that, I don't. But this, I think I might. At any rate, if your life is stressful and you don't know what's going on, that's because you are not putting your faith where it belongs, in the hands of God. If you don't know God, talk to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Pick up a thing called the Bible, King James Version, or go grab you a Holman Christian Standard. Get in there and start reading. You need to get to know Him, and He will straighten out your problems. He will. Now, don't get me wrong. Life ain't going to be a bed of roses. We're in a broken world. We are an imperfect people in an imperfect world, and bad things happen. That's because it's an imperfect world. All right? So, but if you want to get down with all the stress, stay like you are. But hey, if you got stress in your life and you want to lower it down, you hand your problems to God and take faith that He will handle it for you, and you watch your stress just evaporate. God doesn't give you a spirit of fear and anxiety and worry. He gives you a spirit of peace and a sound mind. Trust me on this. He's got me. If He brought you to it, He'll bring you through it, my brothers and sisters. So until next time, support the Second Amendment. Support your country. Stand up for what's right, no matter what it costs you, baby. You got to do this. And like I said, if you don't know the good Lord, remember what He said. No one comes to the Father except through the Son. Y'all feel me on this? That's John 3:18. Till next time, folks, much love for all of you. I hope you're blessed. Have a fantastic 4th of July weekend. I hope things just are in your life are just banging so hard you don't even know what to do yourself. Things are going so great. And until we talk to you next time, Uncle JoeJoe says, unto you, peace and cornbread.